Inside the womb of womanhood, the goddess Masengill watched the plight of female hygiene deteriorate into a state of vilest despoilation. Alarmed that there would be no recourse for the honor of womanly virtues, she sought to take action. She needed a champion. He must be virtuous, strong, chaste, and able to withstand the greatest of temptations. A man possessing sensitivity and a caring nature. He must also understand the workings of the female anatomy. Instead, she found Desmond Butts, an asexual lingerie inspector who never conceived a naughty thought in his life. Unable to excite even himself, Desmond was the only man in the universe who possessed the virtues the goddess Masengill needed, even if he was a buffoon. It took all the goddess's powers to change the simpleton into the sovereign of all female pradenda. When she completed his metamorphosis, her creation was Feminine Hygiene Man, a superhero with a very special mission to combat the evils that plague the hallowed sanctum of womanhood. Equipped with the latest in hygienic apparatus, he seeks out those villains which infest the vitals of women. In his first quest, Feminine Hygiene Man probes deep into the organs of womanhood to battle the ever-prevalent Yeast Infection Scum.
What a pretty little thing you are! Off to a masquerade party, are we?
I am Feminine Hygiene Man, champion of Goddess Masengill, and I am here to stop you of your evil ways and put an end to your violation of women.
Easier said than done. I always come back sooner or later. Besides, how you gonna do me in, mister?
I have been equipped with an ultra antibiotic vaginal insert to take care of all internal infections.
So it's a duel you want. You better be quick. I've dodged many a candida scared blade in my day. You're pretty good for a man. Most men can't find a vagina with their penis, let alone a vaginal insert.
I have been specially trained in the crotch area, and you and your handiwork have blemished many a panty that I have inspected, and I take that personally.
Flush with his first success, our hero realizes that there is much work to do before a pristine orifice is to be enjoyed by all womankind. Pressing on to combat the evils that be, Feminine Hygiene Man makes his way to the lair of Skanky Pooter.
Put down that mackerel, Skanky!
Feminine Hygiene Man, what brings you to my humble abode?
It's time you stop embarrassing women with your exotic aromas. Sexuality is tough enough without having to worry about nauseating your partner.
You got me all wrong. I'm merely trying to prevent unwanted pregnancies and the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. It's an honest day's work.
It's an individual's God-given right to take any risk that they will. Now stand back from that female or I will have to douche you!
How dare you threaten me, you little tampon pusher!
Clean up your act, Skanky!
No! Not baby powder for scent!
Having sanitized the most dire internal threats, Feminine Hygiene Man crusades outward to aid humanity.
We're going to have to outbreak! Rethink your diagnosis, Hymenectomy. That condo payment shouldn't be made from between this young lady.
But I'm on your side, Feminine Hygiene Man. We're both after the same thing, the well-being of women's reproductive organs.
You have taken advantage of your patient's trust. Now it's time for you to live up to your Hippocratic oath.
I don't need to stand here and listen to the rantings of some costume moron. I'm a doctor, respected merely by title in this community. My word is as good as gold.
There is one word that is higher than yours, evil Doctor Hymenectomy. It's the American Medical Association's rules and guidelines for responsible gynecology.
Oh, not the book!
Rule number 156C. All instruments used in examining the vagina must be thoroughly sterilized.
Please, Feminine Hygiene Man, please!
Rule number 322E. Surgery should not be performed until all other methods of curing the patients have been exhausted. And from the Hippocratic guidelines in the index, due to the sensitive nature of gynecology patients, physicians should practice extreme care so as not to psychologically damage their patients.
No! 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 Thank you, Feminine Hygiene Man. I feel like I'm on the right path now.
You're on the side of good, keeping the vagina safe for everyone.
And in his greatest trial of all, Feminine Hygiene Man takes on the raving armies of PMS.
My, you look beautiful tonight. I brought you some flowers. Would you like to go see a movie? I've had a glass of wine and a belly rub.
With his understanding ways and kind nature, our hero triumphs and brings peace to female genitalia.